just now I ended the video. We've been hanging out with a few homeless people who have been kind of helping us out because this is my mom's second time being homeless, but she wasn't homeless long for the first time because I was a baby, maybe one, two, and so back then the shelter took her in because she had a baby, which would be me. Anyways, we homeless people managed to scrounge up for enough money for 2 nights. We've been pretty much sharing our resources with them because they're sharing their resources with us, and well, they're letting us stay with them for the 2 nights, which is real good because I got an internet box which would let me post at least YouTube videos for the next 2 days. So, and helps my mom keep out of the dirt. Right now, my mom's cancer doctor is sorry, trying my best to keep it together. Pretty damn hard. Anyways, my mom's cancer doctor is working with her lawyer to get her SSI back. It's honest God, we need it. Scared from the mother. I've tried looking for a job, but well, I tried to get a job at the motel, but never. I sent an application and I never got anything from them. And my mom was scared of me leaving her for a long while because we live in California and it's pretty much illegal to be homeless at this point. Thank God for the nice sheriffs who understand and not take our things and throw us in jail. Something. I mean, we don't even have a car. I don't know how to drive. I mean, that was my plan when I was 17, learn how to drive, rob my mom's places. But then this happened. We went homeless immediately after my mom's brother took her into his trailer. He was living in the trailer behind another man's house. He lived pretty much off the grid, small in a small town, and then we lived for like 1 2 months maybe, like that. But then he managed to make a deal with a woman who owned a bunch of houses in another town. I think a town just right next over ours. She owns a lot of buildings there. She owns her own restaurant, and well, the deal was we'll live in her uh, we'll live in one of the houses she owns, and by houses is mobile trailer with an extension. I think that's what it's called, and it's been abandoned for 10 years. I mean, that's the only way I can say because when I checked the Google Maps for the place, the only Google Map there was the only year they could pull from was 10 years from when we were living there. And man, the yard was full of trash, dirt, leaves. Whoever lived there previously tried cleaning up the leaves by putting so much of them in a trash bag, pretty weak trash bag, and typically, leaves don't weigh that much, but these were rotted, wet leaves, and then some of the bags had leaves and they put dirt in it. So I think they just shoveled it out, put dirt inside it, and tried to drag it out, and broke all over the ground, yard. You know, yeah, the house. And that's just the front yard. Inside the house, I mean, when you walk in front of the doorway, to even get in the house, you have to climb these little wooden steps. Well, the wooden steps are pretty much broken, rotted through. Once you enter, you have to be careful of where you step because, well, the ground wasn't very stable and there's holes in some places. You can manage to live there for another 3 months, 2 3 months, and during those months, the deal was we fixed the place with our own money, find our own source of whoever, whoever was gonna fix the place. Well, that never really happened because every time we paid somebody, I think we went through 4 people. First person we paid like $500 up front because he wanted $500 to $1,000 for the whole entire house to fix the house. I think he might have only fixed a part of the hallway that was, I mean, the whole entire hallway leading into the bathroom and into a room, bedroom, was just structure beams. I mean, you had to walk on the beam see if you get through. I think he only fixed a part of that, and well, never showed up. Second guy, we decided to just pay half up front, pay half later. Pretty much same story. He fixed a lot of things. Well, by a lot of things, I mean, I think he did the rest of the hallway, took apart the wall of the hallway. I mean, the walls of the hallway was the same. It was the same situation as the floor. Sorry, I need to learn how to keep this on myself. Clearly, I'm an amateur. Yeah. Situation with the wall in the hallway was the same as the floor, except it had the original wall, which is pretty much wasn't broken in lots of places, and well, he broke it apart. Found out that the beams for it were fully rotted. I mean, pretty much you can grab the beam, take it apart, pull it, and it'll break very easily. So we broke it off. Well, he broke it off and placed a new beams on here. And then he found out that he accidentally put the wire for the wiring in the wall outside the structure beam, and so I think he fixed it, but then I think he never showed, or he's either this one never showed, or was demanding, not demanding, was kind of demanding for us to pay him for gas money, which was what we were paying, which was what we're trying, what we're literally paying as well for him was for gas money and for the work. I mean, and what we didn't offer how much money we gave him. He says you can tell I'm not good with my English. I always tell everybody English is my primary language, but I don't speak a lick of it. Anyways, we forgot where I left off, but we either he was demanding for gas money, which was included in the price he. That's it. It was included in the price he said he'll do. Sorry, I think that was a mosquito, either a mosquito or a gnat. Anyways, which was included with the price he was offering, which was around the same as the others. Well, after he put the stretcher beams up, because we have to pay for the beams, we have to pay for everything. No, I think we only had 3 workers try to work on it. Anyways, the third worker, well, we brought drywall and what's it called? The little filler things inside the drywall, the little cotton things. Finds out it has asbestos, so we've been storing it pretty much haphazardly in my room. Hopefully, I don't have asbestos poisoning, but nothing came up at this point, so I'm sure I'm okay. I mean, it's been what 6 months since we moved. Yeah, I'm not good with time at this point. Never been good with keeping count of days, but well, we don't even have a calendar. Starbucks. For the past 5 days, I've been going to the local Starbucks where I'm at to charge my stuff. But today, when I went there, they said I can't come back in. I need to pay, which is understandable. I mean, for Christ's sakes, I seen a little slash. Someone cut part of the leather seating in there, and then somebody left trash in there. So some homeless people around here don't respect the place around them. I try my best to. Try my best to keep the place around me clean. Anyways, I'm dragging on back to the house. Third guy he put drywall, forgot the asbestos or asbestos stuff, forgot the cotton for the inside of the wall. But well, many days. This was during the summer too. But many of the days waiting for him to come to do something. Well, in the end, never came, and well, it rained so much that I mean, it molded, and I don't mean any old regular mold, black mold. Worst part is my room is going through that hallway, and so thank God I don't think I'm sick from the black mold. Yeah. Anyways, so we weren't paying rent because that was the deal. We fix up the place and then we pay rent because we spent over thousands of dollars on my mom's general assistance and my general assistance each month on that place. Nothing gone through. You know, we spent about like $15,200 for a worker, a lot more for the materials. We don't know how to source the materials that good. Well, then she wanted us to. I think this was 2 months, 3 months in. She wanted to. I think her son died recently, and she had to pay for a funeral. So she asked us to pay for the property taxes at least, which understandable, kind of. I mean, at least we have a place over our hood, over our head. And then a month later, like I mean, literally a month later, she started to ask for monthly rent on top of, you know, property taxes, property rent, whatever. So on top of paying $400 2 times a month, she wanted us to pay. Oh wait, no, we were making $600 at the time because only I had a general assistance. My mom got food stamps and such. So no, I don't know how. I know the summer around 600, but she started demanding $400 for rent, and we're still trying to fix up the place. We're running good much about 200, but yeah, bad place, bad spot. We moved out here, hoping we could get in a shelter rather than 1 month, 6 months later. Nope. That's all I have to say.